Hey guys, what's up people? Welcome to the session. I hope that all of you guys are doing good. Welcome back to the VIP series, and once again today we'll be solving some very important problems from electricity chapter. In particular, we'll be talking about power and energy. That is what electrical power and energy is what we're going to talk about. So very warm welcome. My name is Anoop and this is Vedantu. Before we get started, show us some love. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and a very warm welcome to the session, guys. So with that said, let us begin. So if you guys are new to the VIP series, let me just tell you what is this all about. VIP stands for very important problems. So we try to solve at least 8 to 9 very important questions that can be possibly asked from each and every topic. So if you haven't seen out or checked out the VIP series yet, make sure that you check out all the videos. It'll be there in the description. You'll be able to find some amazing questions over there which will definitely help you to prepare yourself better for your boards, because I know for a fact that all of you guys are a little worried about that. So yes, here we are to help you guys out. Check out the link. You'll find tons and tons of videos on every single topic there is. We'll be coming out with a lot more stuff, so make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon. All right, so that's it, people. Let us begin the very first question. So 8 questions back to back. It'll be a mix of sample papers, exemplars, and even your board exam questions. And I want you guys to try out every question by yourself. So once you read the question, I want you to pause the video and try to do it by yourself and put it in the comment section if you guys have gotten the right answer or not. All right, I want you guys to be more active, right? So here's the first question, guys. In parallel combination of an electrical appliances or of electrical appliances, total electrical power would increase, decrease, remain the same, or can't see. What do you think, people? I'll tell you the answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I hope you guys have given the answer. Now again, pause the video if you're not able, if you need more time, pause the video, try to think it for yourself, and then cross-check the answer if you've gotten it right or not. Alright? The answer to this question, guys, is that it would remain the same. See, in the case of parallel combination, in the case of parallel connections, right, what you have to understand is that the total power consumed would be the individual power consumption of each and every appliances. For example, let's say there are 2 bulbs connected one after the other. One is a 50-watt bulb and the other is a 40-watt bulb. So what does it mean? The total power consumption in parallel circuit, parallel connection would be that it will be the sum of both of these individual power consumed or power consumption of these appliances, which means it will be 40 plus 50, which would be 90 watts. All right, so that is the answer for this question. Quite a simple one, but if you have gotten this wrong, guys, read your textbooks. Very important. All right, so that is the answer, guys. Moving on to the second question. This is a very straightforward. This question is as simple as it gets. The question is this: the commercial unit of power energy is what? What are kilowatt hour or kilojoules? I'm pretty sure that everyone would have given me the right answer for this question. You cannot go wrong in this question. The answer is kilowatt hour, people. The commercial unit of energy is kilowatt hour, because joules or joules is like if you have to convert the joules, it'll give you a much more huger value. It'll be really huge. So in order to simplify it, in order for us to understand it better, we use kilowatt hour. All right. Next question. An electric iron is 1 kilowatt. An electric iron of 1 kilowatt power is operated at 220 volts. Find which of the following fuse that respectively rated as 1 ampere, 3 ampere, and 5 amperes can be used. So there's an electric iron which has a power consumption of 1 kilowatt. It is connected to a voltage supply of 220 volts. Which of these fuses do you think would be the best suited for this one? Is it a 1 ampere fuse, 3 amperes, or 5 amperes? So those are the options. Let's try to do this, guys. It's quite a simple question. So first of all, I'm going to show you one step at a time for this question, but later on I'll be doing a little bit more faster. I'll straightforward substitute the values and try to get the answer. All right, so try to do it with me. So power is given as 1 kilowatt, right? So which you can convert it to 1000 watts. So that is the power consumption. Voltage is given as 220 volt. Now, what is the formula of power? Power is nothing but voltage into current. So power is 1000, voltage is 220, is equal to current. So 0 gets cancelled. So if you do the calculation, you'll get it as 4.5 amperes or 4.54 amperes to be more precise. So that means that which fuse should you go with? 5 amperes, because if you go with 3 amperes or 1 ampere, it would exceed the limit and basically get fused even before the electric appliance even starts. So the answer is 4.54 amperes. and the fuse that you have to use is 5 amperes fuse. Simple. Yeah, that's it, people. So remember these formulas. This is a very important formula. Don't ever forget this. Power is equal to voltage into current. Remember this. These are the formulas that is going to save your life. All right. Another question. This is from 2010 board exams. So like I told you, it will be a mix of everything, right? So this is a 2010 board exam question. The question is this: an electric bulb is connected to a 220 volt generator. The current is 0.50 amperes. What is the power of the bulb? Yet another direct substitution formula, guys. Again, P is equal to V into I. 220 into 0.50, which is nothing but 1 by 2. So you'll get us what, 110 watts. That's all. It's direct substitution, direct answer. Like, it's as easy as it gets. Like, in terms of physics, no, not just physics. In terms of numericals, this is as easy as it gets. So the answer is 110 watts. That's all. Moving on to the fifth question taken from 2013 board exam, yet another board exam question. The question is: an electric bulb of resistance 200 ohms draws a current of 1 ampere. Calculate the power of the bulb, the potential different at its end, and the energy in kilowatts consumed burning it for 5 hours. Options: 200 watts and 1 kilowatt hour, 100 watts and 1 kilowatt hour, 200 watts and 2 kilowatt hour, or 200 watts and 5 kilowatt hour. Let's try to do this, guys. Now, first of all, power is equal to voltage into current. Now, the thing is that they've not given you the voltage. Instead, they've given you the resistance. So I'm going to use V is equal to what? IR from Ohm's law. So I can substitute that over here. So what will I get? It will be I square R. Now this is a direct formula. You have to, you can see, if you guys remember it that way, then it's even more perfect. So directly put on the value P is equal to I square R. If you are not able to, then use P is equal to V into I, then substitute the values over there according to what is the unknown given to you, and then find out the answer. So whichever way you feel is more comfortable. If you have a good memory, then go with that, alright? So yeah, so what is I square? That is nothing but 1 square into resistance is 200 ohms. So what do you get? 200 watts would be the power consumed. All right, so the power of the bulb is 200 watts. Now you have to find out what is the energy consumed. So energy is what? Energy is nothing but power into time. Power is given as 200, time is given as 5 to 10, so that's 1000 kilowatt, that's 1000 watt hour. 1000 watt hour, not kilowatt hour, that's 1000 watt hour. So convert that to kilowatt hour, divided by 1000, so it will be what? 1 kilowatt hour would be the answer. So the answer is 200 watts and 1 kilowatt hour. Simple. Easy, yes. That's another super easy question. Direct substitution, get the answer. That's all. Moving on to the sixth question taken from sample paper, guys. This is another easy question. The question is this: an electric heater is rated as 2 kilowatt. Electrical energy cost is 4 rupees per kilowatt. What is the cost of using the heater for 3 hours? Whoa, you know that this is an important question. I don't have to say, I don't have to do anything. I know that for a fact you guys know how important these kind of questions are. So let's try to find out the cost, guys. So to find out the cost, first of all, find out what is the total energy consumption. So energy consumed is equal to power into time again. So it's nothing but 2 into 3, which is nothing but 6 kilowatt hour is what you're going to get. Now, if 1 kilowatt hour is 4 rupees, so what will that be? So total cost would be what? Total cost would be 6 into 4, 6, 4, 20, 6, 6, 4. Yeah, 6, wait. I think I made a calculation mistake now. 6 for 24. Is it 24 rupees? Oh yeah, it is 24 rupees. I thought I made some calculation mistake. Wow. I know. It's correct, people. So yeah, it's 24 rupees itself. For a second there, I was like, what? Okay. It's 24 rupees itself. I thought, I thought I got the energy value wrong. But yeah, it's 24 rupees itself. That is the answer. Simple. Right? Except for the silly calculation mistake that I did. But yeah, it's quite straightforward. And it's quite simple as well. So if you enjoyed the session so far, guys, hit that like button. I know that the questions are easy. But again, you can't expect any other kind of questions from this particular topic. These are the questions that has been repeated time and again in your board exams. So it's quite easy, right? So hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to learn all these concepts in detail, people with the best of the best teachers, click on the link that is given in the description. Let me tell you what are the advantages of clicking on that link. First of all, guys, you have unlimited live sessions. All of the live sessions that you are attending would be fun filled because it's going to be fun, and more importantly, it'll have some amazing high level quizzes, and these quizzes will give you a unique opportunity to compete with the rest of the world and see what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses. So accordingly, you can find, you can find out what are your weaknesses and strengths and work on those topics, work on those chapters, and get better. Tune yourself a little before your boards, because see guys, it's as simple as that. Everyone has, everyone is prepared for their boards, everyone is prepared, but the question is, how well are you tuned, how well are you are you familiar with the concepts, how well are you thorough with the concept? That is what matters. Everyone reads a textbook, everyone does their, everyone, it's not like nobody wants to study, but the only difference between a topper and a person who gets mediocre marks is just that you have to tune in a little, you'll have to fine tune what are the topics that you need to work on and build on that. That is what is going to make you better. And here at Vedantu, we are going to do that same to you guys, to help you tune better, so that you guys get better every single day. And yes guys, every single session is recorded, and the recordings are such a way that, trust me, the recordings are like mind-blowing. The recordings are such a way that it's called as interactive replay. So while watching the replay, you can actually take the quizzes and check out the leaderboards. Like how cool is that, people? Even while watching the replay, you can take the quizzes and check out the leaderboards. And yes, you can download all the notes and every handwritten notes of the chapter, of the teacher, and all the content is downloadable. So this way you don't miss out on anything important, you don't miss out on the notes, because I know that a lot of you guys are dependent on notes. So we are here for that as well. And yes, to top it all off, the cherry on top of the sundae is this, guys, that every session will not just have one teacher, but rather will have a set of two teachers, the master teacher and the class teacher. And the class teacher's job is to make sure that you get your doubts cleared inside the class right there and then, real time. No matter how many doubts you have, does not matter. All of your doubts will be cleared inside the class itself, because we know for a fact that you guys right now have a lot of doubts that is boiling up in your head, because you don't have a way to get that doubt cleared. But yes guys, we are here for you for that as well. So whatever doubts you have will be cleared inside the class itself. And yes, to top it all off guys, we also have tests and assignments, and these tests and assignments are superbly amazing, because the questions are just mind-blowing, which will definitely help you in your board preparations without a doubt. Right guys, with all of these, you have 5,000 plus micro courses and crash courses, all for free. Now you must be wondering, sir, what should I do? Very simple. Let me just show you what you have to do, guys. So first of all, click on the link. So let's say that, yeah, this is one of my videos that was going on. So click on any of the, you guys are watching the video right now, so you don't have to click on anything. So go to show more. Click, first of all, you can check out all the things, all the playlist and everything. So for 10th standard will be that, this is the 9th standard video, so that's why you see the 9th standard full chapter playlist. You'll be able to, because you guys are in 10th, you'll be able to see that once you go to the description, you can see all these things, all these links, which will take you to the playlist of those chapters of every single subject. So what you will do is click on this one, subscribe to Vedantu Pro right now. Click on that link guys, and it'll directly take you to this. Now if you are someone who's in 10th standard already, first you have to do is go to CBSE 2021, because you're going to give your exams right now, right? So yes guys, this is what you're going to get, everything, the revision of all the subjects with the best of the best teachers, recordings, test series, everything will be available to you, everything that is just stated right now. So if you go to the 1 month program guys, that's 1,500 rupees. But don't worry guys, we know. You get a flat discount of 300 rupees, and the price drops down to 1,200 rupees for the whole month. Now if you go for the till June 21, I don't think that is needed, but yes guys, if you want to go for the 1 month program, that's much more convenient. So it's 1,200 rupees without with the coupon code already applied. Now if you're someone who's going from 9th to 10th standard, 9th to 10th, then you have to click on CBSE 2022. So again, you can see all of this is the in detail, every subject, every chapter, again with the best of the best teachers, with test series, detailed analysis, with assignments and study materials for you guys to go through. Everything will be provided to you guys. So if you go for the 1 month program, that's 3,300 rupees. But again, once you click on proceed to pay, the coupon code is already applied, so you get a flat 660 rupees discount, and the price drops down to 2,640 rupees. Now if you go for the year-long program, that is till March 2022, The price of that is 38,880 rupees. But again, once you click on proceed to pay, you get a discount of 7,776 rupees, which is a massive discount, and the price drops down to 31,104 rupees. Now, if you think about it, guys, if you think about value of money that you're getting is a ton. Let me just tell you what that is. See, guys, in that 1 month duration, you would have attended at least 200 sessions. That means that per session, you're just paying 6 rupees. That's all you're paying per session. Now, if you go for the year-long program, that is still 2022, people moving from 9th to 10th, for the 1 month program, that's 3,300, but again, with the discount, that's 2,640, which means that in 1 month duration, you have attended about 200 sessions. That means that per session, you're paying 13.2 rupees. Now, if you go for the year-long program, that's 31,104 rupees after the discount, which means that in that duration, you'd have attended about 2,400 sessions, which means that per session, you're paying 12.96 rupees, which is less than a packet of Kurkure. That's all, people. Link is given in the description for you people to make your life better. All right, it's given in the description. Check it out. All right, guys. So let's go on to the next couple of questions. There are a few more questions left, and then I also have a surprise for you people. Here's another one. 2 electric lamps of 100 watts and 25 watts respectively are joined in parallel to the supply of 200 watts. A volt. Calculate the total current flowing through the current and the total power consumed by the lamps. So these are the options. Let's try to solve this again, guys. So first of all, power rating of both. So I'll call this P1, which is 100 watts, and P2 is 25 watts. Are respectively joined in parallel to the supply. Okay, so voltage is 200 volts. All right. Calculate the total current flowing through the circuit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to individually calculate the current. All right. So that is P1 is equal to V into I1, which is nothing but what 100 divided by 220. Sorry, 200, right? 200 is equal to V, which is nothing but 0.5. Sorry, it's nothing but I, right? So 0.5 amperes is what you're getting. So for P2 is again V into I2 will be, so that is what it'll be 25 divided by 200, which if you calculate, you'll get it as something like 0.125 amperes. Now again, guys, so what is it? See, in a parallel circuit again, the current again, there's a, what to say, there's the current gets divided, but again, the total current flowing through the circuit would be the same. So add them both up. So I is equal to what? I1 plus I2, which is nothing but 0.5 plus 0.125, which you'll get as 0.625 amperes. This is the current flowing through the circuit. Now to find out the total power consumed. Now the power consumed would be the same, right? So power P is equal to what? P1 plus P2, or in other words, it'll be V1 I1 plus V I1 plus V2 V1. Let me just write it down. So P is equal to what? VI1 plus VI2. V2I is what? Which is nothing but power. So P1 plus P2. So again, in parallel circuits, I told you that the total power consumed is nothing but the power consumption of the individual appliances. So that's what? It's 100 plus 25, which is nothing but 125 watts. So that's how 0.625 amperes and 125 volts would be the answer for this question. The last and the final question, guys. Let's solve this one also, and let's just finish it off. Here's another one. An electric heater of power rating 500 watts operates 4 hours per day. What is the cost of electricity to run it for 30 days at a rate of rupees 3.50 per kilowatt hour? 270 rupees, 210 rupees, 300 rupees, or 200 rupees. Let's try to do this one also. Quite an easy question again. So what is the energy consumed? It's nothing but power into time. It's nothing but 500 into 4 hours a day. So it's 5 for 20. So that's 2000 watt hour, which if you convert to kilowatt hour, that's nothing but 2 kilowatt hour, right? So if you run it for 30 days, so it's 2 into 30, which is nothing but 60 kilowatt hour. Now to find out the cost, so again, what will be the total cost? Total cost would be what? It'll be 60 into 3.50, which is nothing but 270 or 210, something like that. 210 rupees is, I think, is the right answer. 220, I believe it is 210. That's all, guys. So that is the answer for the last of the final question, but not yet, people. We also have a surprise for you guys. So don't just leave yet. This is your homework question. Try to solve this question by yourself. The question is this: an electric iron is rated as 2 kilowatt at 220 volts. Calculate the capacity of the fuse that should be used for the electric iron? Again, it's a straightforward question. We've already done this. Let me know what is the answer in the comment section. CBSE 2012 question paper, guys. Let's do this, all right? So yes, people, the surprise is finally here. Now, I know that a lot of you guys already know that there's a huge revolution going on in the internet right now, and that is nothing but V.O.T.E, which is nothing but Vedantu Online Talent Exam. Now, we all know for a fact that 2020 has been a very hard year, right? 2020 has been a year where you were stuck at home, where lots and lots of things were different. You had to be careful. You could not go to school. You couldn't meet your friends, and a lot has changed. A lot has changed in terms of learning, in terms of education, in terms of knowledge that you've attained. A lot of things have changed, but let that not be the case with 2021. Let 2021 be a place for comeback. Let it be a place where we start to attain the knowledge that we have. And in order to achieve that, guys, we have taken a pledge to make a comeback in 2021 with V.O.T.E, which is nothing but Vedantu Online Talent Exam, which is not just an exam, it is not just an ordinary exam. No, it is a comeback. It is a comeback to 2021. There are 4 days for this exam, guys. It will be on 28th of March, 4th of April, 11th of April, and 18th of April. So you have a lot of time to prepare yourself, and more importantly, it is something which is going to definitely change your life. It's an all India level live exam which goes on exactly at 3 p.m. in all these dates that I've mentioned. It's all a Sunday, so it'll be the respective Sundays one after the other. Those Sundays are what you have taken. So basically, guys, you get an in-depth performance analysis of what you have learned, whatever you have achieved, whatever knowledge that you have gained in the past year, and will give you a ranking based on that as well. So you have the all India rank, subject wise rank, even your state wise rank as well. So you understand where you really stand, and you have a guaranteed scholarship in a pool of 500 crores. That's a lot of zeros, people, a lot of zeros. That's how big the scholarship amount is, and it is a guaranteed scholarship for each and every one of you guys. And every day there are some exciting prizes that has to be gained, and that's over worth 1 crore. And yes, for the main winners, they get to be the CEO, the Chief Executive Officer of Vedantu for 1 whole day. You get to make all the important decisions, everything that is pertaining to the CEO's office. You will understand. It's like that movie Nayak, that one day becomes a CM. It'll be exactly like that. The whole power will be in your hands to understand how to really run a corporate world, or how to run a company, to be more precise, how to run this entire organization. And yes, you can also get a chance to win a trip to NASA, to the United States of America. For every question that you attempt, you will get about 15 V coins, where you can redeem the coins later in order to gain the prizes. So that will be 15 coins for every question that you get right, and for 35 coins if you attempt all the questions that is there in the test. So all India rank, subject wise rank, state wise rank, and question level time analysis is what you get. Tons and tons of prizes to be won: drones, telescopes, laptop. You could be the one to win it. Trust me, guys, every one of you guys have equal opportunity over here. So don't waste any time. Get started. Link is given in the description as well. All you have to do is visit to this website, vdnt.in/vdnt910e. And if you can download the app, it'll be even more better. Download the app and you can check out the the updates over there as well. So what do you do? How do you register yourself? It's quite simple. So once you get into V.O.T.E, they'll ask you to create a voter ID. So you basically create that voter ID or voter ID card. Once you do that, dates, you can choose the dates that you prefer to give the exam. So spare a couple of hours for this, maybe 1.5 hours for this, and use that time to change your life forever. Tons and tons of daily and weekly prizes going on, and this is what the exam format is going to be like. You have MAT as well as SAT, so you have logical, that is aptitude based questions, as well as subject level questions as well. So 35 marks, 35 questions of each question carries 4 marks, and there's negative marking as well. So for every question you go wrong, you get -1 mark, and total you have 75 minutes in order to solve the question. So 1 hour 15 minutes is what you have to spare. And yes guys, go ahead and just rock it. If you want, you can also create a squad of your own, invite your friends, and there'll be questions asked daily. You can answer those questions and get V coins on that as well, and then redeem that for the prices that you want, right guys? So again, the link is given in the description. Check it out, people. I'm sure that you guys would love it. And yes, people, by that I'd call this a day. So the next session we'll be talking about, we'll move on to the next topic. So thanks a lot for joining. Love you all. Take care of yourself. All the very best for your exams. Sincerely, I hope that you guys are giving your 100%. It's no time for you to slack off. So be very, very confident about what you're doing, and more importantly, be very sure that this is what you want, right? Understand that this is the time that you get, and do not regret it later, right? Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. Thank you for joining. Catch you guys in the next one. See you all. Have a great evening. Bye bye guys. Take care.